So we all know that Debbie was a socialite turned housewife. But did you know that she's the secret daughter of a mafioso boss named Don Blamo? Did you know? I didn't. What is this story arc going to reveal? It's Debbie for hire. You heard that right, folks. The secret daughter of Don Blamo. We're in mob territory. Mafiosos. Almost everyone in this family has an Italian accent. I wonder if the scared people in the world would protest this. What's it called? Appropriation. I don't see it that way. I see it as a fun ride. A strange ride. What is it they say in storytelling? Suspend your disbelief. I'm going to have to ask you to do that this go-round. For starters, we open in Debbie's house. The one that was demolished at the end of part 2. The house is back, and so are a lot of the same characters. Some characters have switched places. Even some characters who have replaced characters are back playing new characters. Suspend your disbelief. I love it. I love it. At one point, we break the fourth wall to mention Debbie Does Dishes Part 3. All bets are off. I want to direct an adult film now. The industry already hates me enough. You should see all the slack I get for making this series. This is just what people know me as now. Not to mention almost all of Barefoot's accounts are shadow banned. I might as well just dive right in. And if I did, the whole reason I'm saying this, if I did, I would make something like the Debbie Does Dishes series. I've been thinking about it all day. I actually got 3 treatments. 3 treatments in about 12 hours. Everyone's Italian. Did I say everyone's Italian? Everyone has Italian accents. But what I did not tell you was poison darts, truth serum. You knew it was going there. You knew it. I knew it. The American people knew it. So for our crew, John Finegold is back. No one else is, but John's here. And get this, he wrote 11 movies in his career. And the last 4 were Debbie 1, Debbie 2, Debbie 3, and Debbie for Hire. And who's directing such a milestone? Henri Pachard. Man, we've done a lot of Henri lately. He is the top of the pyramid. One of them. So we're moving right along in the 80s. This picture came out in 1988. 71 minutes long. Ours is 11. I've just talked way too much. Let's watch the movie. I'll check in on you at the end.
Well, what is it?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah. What do you want me to do with it? Leave it in or take it out?
Take it out.
There we go.
Serum darts. In the old days, I'd blown up his car. I'd blown up his house.
Rocco!
in 12 years.
Vito Blano has just been shot in his own home. Police reported that this call did not come from the usual anonymous phone tip. Vito Blano himself called the police to report this attack.
Okay, you got 3 seconds. Start talking.
I'm the daughter Don Blano never talks about.
Yeah, well, if he never talks about you, how am I supposed to know who you are, huh?
Well, if he had a daughter he never talked about, it could be me, right?
Yeah?
So it must be me, right?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Debbie, because, after just what happened, I can't be taking any chances,
Well, how is he?
How is he? How is he? He's in the bedroom singing like a bird. I mean, he's spilling his guts about everything that's ever happened. Yeah, if the cops could get him right now, this organization would be up in smoke. I'm telling you, whatever was in those darts.
I have an overdue book at the library.
You better take me to see him right away.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Massacre of the Don Lelucci family. He was my best friend.
Daddy?
Oh, sweetheart. I never meant it to be like this.
Don't try to talk. I mean, try to stop talking.
Godfather, I could make a few phone calls and get Debbie out of the country.
Rocco, this is not going to blow over. Wendy, could you hang around for a while? I think I might need you. Sure. And that friend, that blonde,
Oh, yeah, my girlfriend.
Yes. Could you call her and have her come over? Gotta do something.
From now on, you're a mole.
A mole.
You don't see nobody.
Nobody.
You don't talk to nobody.
Nobody.
You understand?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, Duke, come in. Yo, hold it. It's all right. It's okay. He's an associate. Cool it.
Excuse me for interrupting, Don Bono, but your radio was turned off, and I thought you might like to know.
It's better be good, Duke.
Yes, Don Bono. A man from the Blano residence, he phoned. Debbie is over there.
Yeah, I know. She's the secret daughter of Don Blano that nobody knows about except I know about it. But I'm keeping it a secret. So tell me, what's going on there? She trying to take over as head of the family or what?
Yeah. Yes, she is. It's just another thing, Don Bono. The Godfather. He ain't dead.
No.
Yeah.
The Godfather ain't dead. You hear that? Of course he ain't dead. We just shot him with truth serum. Now he's gonna be spilling his brains out. His own people are gonna kill him. We got them other 2 families in our hand now. Now they're gonna be scared. Especially if they listen to the same radio station I listen to.
Yeah. One hit from one of those darts and nobody can keep quiet. Don Blano is gonna be singing like a bird. He'll hang himself. So get the cops over there right away. And he'll be gone forever. It's very political.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's very political. You got it right.
Except they're going to put half this town in jail, including you, Don Bono. Excuse me for saying, but you remember when you and Don Blano was partners?
Listen, I got to take care of some personal business here, all right? You guys can go.
The way I see it, the only way that we're going to get out of this with our heads intact is to change down the organization into a legit business. Pizza!
Pizza, no problem. I'll make some pizza. You want some pizza? No problem.
We can advertise on the radio. It's cheap. What's this all about? I mean, what was in the dark? The Godfather was hit by some truth serum developed by the FBI and some Islamic fundamentalists. Now, originally, it was supposed to be used on bankers to make them tell the truth about interest rates on loans. Now, the CIA and Arab terrorists stole some of this truth serum for use in this country. Now, I found out about this because
Should eat a little more.
some crazy Islamic fundamentalists snuck some messages from the Koran into Debbie Does Dishes episode 3. Now, of course, you can only find this out by playing it in its slowest speed in reverse scan mode.
It's all true!
I agree. Anyway, if you'll just, cool out. Stop wrapping yourself in the flag for a minute. Rocco is bringing over one member from each of the two families left in town. Here they are, right on cue. Oh, hide somewhere.
What, we're not eating now?
Eat later, hide now.
Listen, Debbie, these guys are really nervous. They want to know what we're up to.
Look, I'll handle these guys. You get over to Vinny's place and find that antidote.
Yeah, okay, I'm out of here.
Ma'am, I want to give you fair warning. I don't care if you aren't involved in the family business. I want you to know that anything that happens here, I'm going to hold personally responsible to me.
There. Rocco brought you over here to have a good time.
Good time.
Yes, and after you're done, I want you to go back to your families and tell them that Don Blano is alive and well, and what's done is done.
What's done is done.
Good boy.
It's like the word is that he took 12 shots. No man can take that.
Nobody.
See what you get for believing the radio? Now look, I think that you will really enjoy the second door down the hall on the right.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Here, eat something.
You're going to fight world terrorism by making pizzas?
Whatever I can to combat world terrorism.
Free delivery or something?
You know, this could be a breakdown of our banking system as we know it.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
What's that?
What's that?
Oh! Whoa! Hey!
So, Duke tells me you want to go legit. You want to go into pizza business. Cut the riddles. Plain English.
Pepe's Poignant Pizza goes public on Monday morning. It'll start at 2 1/8, and by close, it'll be $100.
What's going on, huh?
Follow me.
Yeah. We made the hit on the Antonio family. We took out 10 soldiers.
We were selling protection over on the west side.
Yeah, insurance scam's my favorite.
All right. I've seen enough. Let's get out of here.
What's in the end of the place?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, congratulations. That's goofier than anything I could have come up with.
A chain of pizza parlors operated by the Vito Blano family and protected by all the families is a sound investment.
Hey, what did you think of that? Do you like those graphics? This series always has cool graphics. We don't really talk about them. There was the TV in part 2. There was the house explosion in part 1. Was there anything in 3? I don't know. Cool lo-fi graphics. I would like to figure out how to do, it's almost like an MS Paint looking thing with overlays. I like it. Ooh, you know what I could ask? Maybe I'll ask Charles, husband of Heather Drain. He always has the answers for cool old tech stuff. She's helped me with this before, so that's a good idea. All right, we got some new faces. Tom Byron, one of my favorites. Private teacher sculpted my life. And guess what I found out? He's in the opening scene. There's not apples in the drains anymore, there's pizza. Remember last week when I said, oh my God, Peter North has been in 1,630 movies? Almost beat by 200. Tom has been in 1,822 movies. That's crazy. He's directed over 200. That should be the next series. Actors who also direct. And speaking and being over 1,000 movies, Randy West. Randy West, he's my favorite full-grown elf. Will Ferrell stole that idea from Randy West and Richard Mallor. Holiday for Angels, if you don't know what I'm talking about. And speaking of actors directing, Randy West has almost directed 200. Tom has directed a little over 100. Randy has directed a little over 200, under 200. Robert Bullock has also fell into the party, my favorite wisecracking teacher from Nightmare on P Street, and speaking of Victoria Paris series, Naughty Neighbors. He's the dad in Naughty Neighbors. I think that's the first time I ever saw him. And then I saw him as playing the wisecracking teacher. Obviously, our queen, Nina. Like I said in the opening, socialite turned housewife, turned secret daughter of Don Blamo. She's like a businesswoman, kind of. A mafioso daughter who thinks like a businessman and wants to take the corrupt money and go legit. Who cares what she's doing? She's so awesome. Billy D is back. Debbie Does Dishes Part 1. He is our landscaper. Ain't a landscaper anymore. He's a bodyguard who's caught slipping. Man, if he was better at guarding bodies, that poison dart wouldn't have kicked off this story. So thankfully, he's not that good at his job in this movie. Joey Silvera is back. He took over a character from Jerry Butler, Kirby, the Kirby salesman / Bible salesman. In 4, neither. Whole new guy, whole new world. Trilogy's over. The rules are off. Still cinematic universe. But new rules. No rules. We started with no rules, and we're ending with no rules. So he's a hitman, naturally. Ona Z and Lynn LeMay, new to the franchise. And impressive, both of them. Ona Lee, I know her from The Final Taboo. Robert Bullock's in it, but I didn't know that she's directed a bunch of movies. Hey, today is like the actor directing day. Maybe it's because it's all Henri. Ona has my favorite thing when Robert's blathering on about something for pizza, and she just looks at him in her face. I can't do it. Maybe I'll cut to it. That'd be a better idea than me trying it. Lynn LeMay, she was in a bunch of the Debbie Does Dallas. Not the beginning, the later ones. She was also in Angel Rising. That's how I know her. I was like, hey. I didn't know her name, but I was like, hey. Okay, I didn't know this existed. I did not know this existed until I was doing research for yesterday. Debbie Does Dishes Part 3. I guess what I found out when I was doing research for Debbie for Hire. There's another one. No number in the title. I don't know if it would be next. I don't know. It's not the best quality. I'm gonna have to do some big time sweetening of the audio. Oh, you might hear a little bit of huzz, but I did a bunch of audio sweetening on Part 4, actually on all 4, but a bunch on today's and yesterday's. I think it turned out good. I probably shouldn't even have mentioned it. If an editor's doing his job good, you don't even know it. Unthinkable job. Does anyone want to loan me $180? It would be super cool because there's a boot on my car. I am so mad, and I hope you couldn't tell. I wasn't even going to do this today. It took me so long to get home from work. All my tools are in my car. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm kind of an okay actor, and I can blather on and dive into my work, and hopefully you can't even tell that I'm losing my mind. Thanks for watching. You dare me to leave all that in? I'm gonna go look at Night of the Debbies. You guys do whatever you want.